Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to talk about what are the common mistakes that people make during an interview process. Whether it's a job interview process or study abroad interview process, people usually make a lot of common mistakes. So in this video let's see what are the mistakes people make and how to eliminate them. The first mistake people usually make is they are not practicing the common questions. Usually during an interview process, you should be prepared about what kind of common questions the interviewer is going to ask with you. Sometimes, for example, a job interview process, there are a list of common questions that always be getting repeated each and every time. These kind of common questions you should be always prepared, and this can be asked when you are in an interview process. So always prepare the common questions. So you can try to get some information from previous candidates or research about the company or about the job role, or if it is a study abroad interview. So try to understand what interview you are attending actually, what kind of program you actually applied. So from that they might ask some generic common questions, what have you done some projects from that, how relevant this is with your study program, how your experience can help us. So some of the common questions you should be always prepared, and those going to help, because most of the times people they are not preparing the common questions and they are feeling very discomfort during the interview process. Try to prepare the common questions during the interview process. The next mistake people usually make is they are not specific to the questions asked. You should be really specific to the point. When the interviewer is asking about some questions, you should try to answer that in a very specific manner. Then you can support that with multiple examples or statements to support your answer that you have stated initially. So remember, when interviewer is asking, your answer should be very precise and you should answer up to the point. Always remain confident during the interview process. The interviewer can easily identify your confidence level by seeing at yourself. So try to be more confident and try to be enthusiastic during the interview process. Communicate to and fro. Try to ask some questions with the interviewer and try to be very polite. So that's some of the mistakes usually candidates make, is like they are not confident during the interview. Don't take it very formal, just take it like a very interesting way. Try to be more enthusiastic. Try to showcase your skill sets and try to show that how you are relevant than other candidates to the interview process. Be confident and be enthusiastic during the interview process. Very common mistakes people usually make is they are not being themselves during the interview process. So during the interview process, try to be yourself. You don't have to portray like somebody else during the interview process. So try to be yourself and answer the questions which asked to you from yourself. So don't portray somebody else. In that case, you remember some answer to be spoken in such a way, but then you will forget and you will end up in a great problem during the interview process. You feel really not comfortable during the interview process. So try to be yourself. Very, very important mistakes I see most of the candidates is like they're becoming very pressured during the interview process. You don't have to be very pressured during the interview process if you have practiced the interview actually. So try to practice the interview, try to speak with somebody else, and you assume someone else as an interviewer and try to answer some of the common questions. Practice the interview process before the actual interview so that you feel really comfortable. Talk with someone and ask them be their interviewer and practice some common questions. In that way you will be feeling more comfortable and you know how an interview will actually go. Try to be very calm during the interview process. If you are getting pressurized, the interviewer will easily identify you and he will be knowing, okay, he gets pressurized even when he is working in my company in some projects, or this student will get pressurized even if he is doing his master thesis or something. So don't show that you are getting pressurized. Take it very easy and very polite. Next very important thing is when the interviewer is asking about what are your weakness or what is your do you have some weakness, people usually say that they feel very discomfort and they say this is my weakness, I cannot concentrate on many things on one time or something like that. But I'm telling you, this is very interesting question that interviewer will ask during interview process with most of the candidates. Here you should prepare in such a way that you should answer very positively. Even if you have a weakness or if you have to pitch in such a way that it is such a area of improvement that you are focusing. So don't say this is my weakness and I cannot focus, I cannot concentrate, I don't like this. So don't tell your weakness very openly. try to address it in a very positive way and try to add some supporting statements, how you were before and how you are now, how you are actually improving yourself. So this is very important. Try to address your weakness in a very positive way. So that is very important. Finally, people, they don't follow up with the interviewer. So this is very important. I have shared this very key information in almost every videos about interview. So try to follow up after the deadline process is completed. Just check with your interviewer, say just hi and how are you doing, and ask when the results will be or what's the next process, something. Just follow up with some gratitude level. Don't send multiple reminders. Just send a very formal and follow up a reminder, so that they will be knowing this candidate is really interested and he is actually following up with us. So these are the common mistakes people usually make, and try to correct these small things, and you will be having a top profile during the interview. You will be having this interview very successful way. Thank you.